Hello to you out there. So let's quickly attend to this question. I'm going to be showing you a very simple way of answering this question. Okay, now let's put this in mind that when you multiply a number, it increases, and division what reduces a number. All right, so wherever we have multiplication, the decimal point moves forward, and wherever we have division, the decimal point moves what backward. Okay, so let's quickly do this solution. Okay, the number one, we have 78 times 10, okay, which is equal to what? 78. We have a decimal point here, an invisible decimal point, all right, times 10. Okay, don't forget, we said when it's multiplication, we move the decimal point forward. And how do we know the number of times we need to move the decimal point? Depends on what the number of zeros. All right, and here we have just one zero, so we cancel the zero and move what the decimal point forward. All right, so now the decimal point comes here, and what we introduce a zero here, so our answer will be what? 780. Okay, let's do number two. We have 56.3 times what? 100. Okay, don't forget, we said what? The number of zero will determine the number of times we move the decimal point. All right, so in this case we have 56.3, okay, times 100. Let me give you a space so we know how many times. So I'll have space to move the decimal point. So we'll move it what? 1, and we have 2. Okay, so it cancels the 2 0, and we have a 0 here. So our answer will now be what? 5630, 5630. So let's take that of number 3. Okay, so we have 11.96 times 1000. Okay, so in this case we are moving the zeros 3 times. So if we move it 1, 2, and the third one, that gives us a 0 here. All right, so we'll now be left with what? 11960. Okay, that's 11,960. So the fourth number, we have 24.6 divided by what? 10. Don't forget, division takes the decimal point backward. All right, so you still count the number of zero depending on the number. You still count the number of how many times you need to move the decimal point with respect to the number of zeros. Okay, so we have 1 0, cancel the 0 and move it what? Backward. So we'll now be left with 2.46, and that will be our answer. All right, so when you use 10 to divide 24.6, it gives you what? 2.46. okay, so we have number 5 as what? 883.5 divided by what? 100. Okay, so which we have, we're moving the decimal point 2 times, 1 2, which is 1 and 2. All right, so we're now left with what? 8.835. that will be our answer. The number 6, we have 24.398 times 100. Okay, so we are moving the decimal point how many times? 2 times, 1 2, which is 1 2. Okay, so we'll now be left with what? 2439.8. so this will be our answer. And the last one, number 7, we have 34.8 divided by what? 100. Don't forget, we are moving the what? The decimal point 2 times, because we have 100 here, and we're moving it backward because it's a division sign. 1 2, this is 1 and this is 2, so the decimal point comes in front of 3. So we have, our answer will now be what? Decimal point 348. okay, so now we can add 1 0 here, now be 0.348. all right, and this is a simple way of what? Answering the following questions. Thank you very much for your time watching, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of my videos. Bye for now.